Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good, everyone? So, looks like the Golden Week campaign news is officially out in the game, so I definitely do want to cover it in detail and just find out, all the stuff that's happening during this hype period. I know, Dokkan was a little bit dry for a little while. I think a lot of people were a little bit disappointed with Saiyan Day celebration and whatnot, so hopefully Golden Week, from what I can tell, we do have a lot of stuff coming up, so it should be a pretty big I can't even talk straight. Celebratory period. But let's just go into it and start talking about the campaign schedule and as well as the missions, and I'll provide the translations for that. As always, if you're enjoying the content, definitely make sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. I definitely do try to update the news as soon as possible when it does get released, so hopefully you'll find it helpful. So this is going to be the Power Unleashed campaign. Looks like for the various stuff here. Obviously the highlights are the Dual Dokkan Fest coming up with the Transforming Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and the Transforming Majin Buu, as well as the story event and whatnot. So officially it is going to start. We are getting the chain battle mode coming up on May 1st, so that'll be a brand new setting as well. So again, we do get login bonuses. It looks like from what I can see, every day we'll get 2 Dragon Stones at a minimum, so along with the missions, I guess that can add up a little bit because it is over close to a 3-week period where you'll get 2 Dragon Stones a day, so you can do the math on what that equates to. And then I'll cover the missions, but you can get a total of 30 Dragon Stones from just the missions alone, so that's one step closer to a multi on the upcoming Dual Dokkan Fest. These units are extremely good. They're very fun to run, so certainly hope to get a few copies of that as well. And then the Dokkan Events, obviously with the new Dokkan Fest units, accordingly, you will have the new additional stages for that. Looks like the Super Dragonstone 7 is going to be included with one of the packs. I'm assuming it's the 90 stone pack that you'll be able to get it with. I wonder if they'll give a red stone out of that. So it looks like with the, we'll just call it the blue stone. Looks like it's 2 of the 70% leads that I can see so far. I don't know what the full list will be, but yeah, it's probably going to be similar to that type of deal. Elder Kai banner, not really that important, but if you're running short on, Elder Kais, you could certainly use 50 Dragon Stones for 10 of those. It's a little bit of a luxury considering how much availability in its current state of Dokkan Battle. You actually can acquire quite a bit of SA raising cards, so it's not that big of an issue as it was in the past, but nevertheless, if you're short on it, you could certainly use stones for that. I personally probably wouldn't unless I was absolutely desperate about it. But moving on, we do have the story event where it is going to include a couple of free-to-play units. Again, the Teen Gohan, Angel Goku, and Kid Goten will be available with that. Pretty decent units overall, so yeah, you should definitely farm it while you can. And looks like we have a returning event where it's the Spopovich and Teen Gohan, I guess, free-to-play units that are awakened, that you can Dokkan Awaken on that story event. Of course, we have the event here with the Gotenks and Tarbo unit. Both of them are getting a Dokkan Awakening as well, so definitely make sure to farm that up if you haven't done so. Of course, the Gotenks unit will be a good one to farm the SA, I think. Yeah, because this one doesn't have that available, so you definitely do want to use this one to farm the SA if you're fortunate enough to pull the unit. Looks like we have a few of the Extreme Z battle stages coming back. Looks like Tech Golden Frieza, Gogeta, Buhan, and then the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks unit. Again, Chain Battle Mode is coming up on May 1st, starting at 5 p.m. JP time, so depending on where your time zone difference is, that'll be at a different time. But this will be pretty interesting. It's kind of like a combination of Battlefield, the newer versions of Battlefield, and then a combination of like the very first season of Battlefield. It's all kinds of weird stuff going on. So we'll see what happens when it actually gets to that point. But It'll definitely be happening on May 1st, and I guess it's going to be going on for a week. I don't know why. They're probably doing like a weekly schedule. And then looks like we're getting a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage on May 1st as well. So that'll be a very nice addition. We'll get rewards based off of the new stages. So that's going to be pretty nice. All right. Dokkan Events, all of them looks like they're going to be available. That's going to be nice. I think that's going to be the case for every day. So up until May 1st to May 31st. Good way to farm up the medals and stuff if you're if you're lacking in certain areas. So yeah, that's definitely a good thing. I like it when they open up all the events all at once every day. All right, so we do have some returning events with the GT series, a couple of them actually. And then the 26th Battlefield is coming back on May 4th up until May 29th. So good way to acquire some more Battlefield medals if you're running short. And finally, we are getting the EZA for the physical type Super Vegito coming up on May 14th. This guy's quite ridiculous with the EZA, very, very nice. So glad that's actually happening on JP finally. So of course we have the EZA related Dokkan Fest as well, and then the category banner for the discount. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. Excited about the EZA for physical Vegito Blue. We do have the new season of Battlefield coming up. All the events are available. New stage for Dragon Ball History. The chain battle modes coming out as well. And then we have all these events coming back where you can farm SA. New story event with 3 free-to-play units. Definitely a pretty good option here. Of course, we have the new Dokkan Fest units. That's going to be pretty amazing as well. All right, so let's go over to the side of missions and go ahead and provide the translations, on the spot here. So again, it did start, or it's starting on April 24th at midnight. So technically, it's starting right now because of the time zone difference. Looks like 56 total Dragonstones with the daily missions and limited missions will be available. So that's a good amount. That's enough for a multi. So that could, make it or break it for you in some cases. So hopefully that'll help. Let's talk about the daily mission. So it's based on a couple of things. So the first one will be use up 20 stamina, at least 20 stamina. This will be use up at least 50 stamina. For this one, this is Saturday only, clear with only super attack. This is for only Sunday, where you clear with no damage, and then this is basically finish all the missions and you'll get a Dragonstone out of it. Let's go on here to the limited section. So this one is 指定カテゴリーを決定してクリア. So this is based on a specified category and clear it. I'll have to take a look on what that specific category is for that. This one right here is acquire at least 25 agility key and clear. So this is based on event. A couple of things you could do with that. You can bring in just the item changing, orb changing items, or just bring orb changing units. Again, it is based on one battle setting, so one run. So make sure you do either or, when going through that. This one is the same, but it's for tech orbs. This one be for intelligence orbs, strength orbs, and then physical orbs. So I think the quickest way to go about this is just bring in the orb changing items, and you should be good. All right, clear a story event 5 times. This one is clear a story event 10 times. And the following, it's a lot of farming. Clear a story event 20 times, 30 times, clear a story event 40 times, and then 50 times, and that'll get you 5 Dragonstones out of that. The next following is based on the Extreme Z battle stages. So of course, with Vegito Blue coming up, this is probably a direct relation, but you could probably do this with the other stages if you can't wait. Because Vegito Blue's EZA, I think it was like May 4th or 14th, whatever the case was. Alright, so just clear EZA stage 1 time, 3 times, 5 times, get the following rewards for that. The next 3 right here, where it says 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, just clear a Dokkan event based on a certain amount of times. Alright, the next following is based on ACT or stamina, so use up at least 300. 2 Dragonstones, use up at least 700, 3 Dragonstones as well. Use up 1,200 Dragonstones, you'll get 5 Dragonstones out of that, or use up 1,200 ACT, I mean. And then finally, use up at least 2,000 stamina, you'll get 7 Dragonstones, and then by finishing all missions, you will get 5 Dragonstones out of that. So before I get into it, let's take a look at what that category was so we know what exactly the missions are for that. Hopefully my thing will load. Wi-Fi connection's a little bit spotty right now. Alright, I think this is it right here. So basically you just have to clear it with inclusion of one Majin Buu Saga unit on the team. So pretty straightforward stuff, pretty simple I think in my opinion. So you should be good on that. So again, a lot of stuff coming up. I think this will be a good celebration period. I'm curious as to what the banner units or featured units will be on both banners. Last year was pretty good. Well, not pretty good. It was actually ridiculously or extremely good because of, transforming Trunks and transforming Zamasu unit had. Not only were those two units very good, but the featured units were also pretty amazing. So hopefully that's the same case as well here. But we'll leave it at that. Hopefully you found this video helpful. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Okay, peace out.